In 2014, a 30-year-old college dropout was worth $4.5 billion on paper. She was on the covers of major magazines. Investors compared her to Steve Jobs. Politicians praised her as the future of American innovation. Her company claimed it could run hundreds of blood tests using just a single drop of blood. It sounded revolutionary. There was only one problem. The technology didn't work. This is the story of how Theranos fooled Silicon Valley. Elizabeth Holmes founded Theranos in 2003 after dropping out of Stanford. Her idea was simple, at least on the surface. Blood testing was expensive, slow, and required large vials of blood. What if you could shrink an entire laboratory into a small device? A machine that could run hundreds of tests from just a finger prick. It was a compelling vision. Cheaper healthcare, faster diagnoses, accessible testing for everyone. And Silicon Valley loves big visions. Holmes spoke quietly. She dressed in black turtlenecks. She lowered her voice to sound authoritative. Investors weren't just investing in a product, they were investing in her. Theranos raised hundreds of millions of dollars. Its board included former secretaries of state, military leaders, powerful politicians. None of them had medical backgrounds, but they had influence. In 2014, Theranos was valued at $9 billion. Walgreens partnered with the company. Blood testing centers opened in retail stores. The media amplified the story. A young female founder disrupting healthcare, a billionaire before 31. The narrative was perfect. And in Silicon Valley, narrative is everything. Inside the company, things looked very different. Engineers knew the device struggled with accuracy. Tests were failing. Results were inconsistent. Instead of running tests on their own machine, Theranos was secretly using traditional blood analyzers. But publicly, they insisted their proprietary technology worked. Employees who questioned the system were pushed out. Some were silenced with aggressive legal threats. Fear replaced innovation. The company wasn't scaling a breakthrough, it was scaling a lie. In 2015, investigative reporting exposed the truth. Journalists revealed that the technology did not perform as advertised. Regulators began investigations. Partnerships collapsed. Investors panicked. The valuation fell from $9 billion to nearly zero. By 2018, Theranos officially dissolved. What had once been one of Silicon Valley's brightest stars became one of its biggest scandals. Elizabeth Holmes was charged with fraud. Prosecutors argued she knowingly misled investors and patients. The defense claimed she believed in the vision. But belief does not replace science. In 2022, she was convicted on multiple counts of fraud. The sentence marked the end of the Theranos era. But the story is bigger than one founder. Theranos didn't just exploit investors, it exploited a culture. Silicon Valley rewards vision. It celebrates disruption. It moves fast. Sometimes too fast. When hype becomes more important than proof, when charisma replaces competence, when valuation replaces validation, reality eventually catches up. Theranos wasn't just a failed startup. It was a warning. In business, trust is currency, and once it's gone, no amount of ambition can buy it back. This was Dark Ledger, where we uncover the stories behind billion-dollar collapses. Subscribe for the next case.